Hello, we are here to talk about the 15th, what is going to happen in the Vatican, and just to let you know all the information in order that you know exactly what to do or what we are going to do there.
Yeah, so in order to you to join us, as you are in other parts of the world, or if you are in the Vatican with us, so you can know the whole itinerary. I will put it in the blog too, but we are doing some corrections, so you could have in the English blog of Harwitum the path. So in the next day, I will try to put it all. So yes, this video is just to explain to those who doesn't like to read the whole blog. So they want to listen what we are going to do, where and how we are going to do it. So well, to talk about the itinerary, we are going to start at the 6 a.m. in the Sunday, June 15th. Why at that time? This is the most important activation of the whole spiral. We did it at 7 p.m. every day in every cathedral about the 24, 23 cities in this spiral, because the sunset or the sunrise, both, are the most subtle points of the day. When the sun is rising and when the sun is in the sunset, the frequency of the earth and the frequency of everything is subtle. So the energy could flow better, and the light and the dark are all together. So that's why we are doing this kind of things in that points, because in the middle day there are too much energy, too much sun, that it's bad for the subtle energy to come around us. So what we wanted to do is at 7, but this is a really high important day, so we are going to work from the sunrise to the sunset, yeah, to have it all together. So in order to good activate the whole day, we are going to be at the 6 a.m. in the St. Peter's Square, starting the first activation of the day, which will be the balance, to get the same frequency of the balance in the St. Peter's Square. So receiving the first light of the day in St. Peter's Square, and we are going to make it resound with our energy, with the energy of the new day in the sun, here in the earth, catching the whole energy of the sun and transforming it by our frequency into the St. Peter's Square, so the energy there inside could be able to accept everything we are going to do in the whole day. So this is the first thing is important to us to do. So we expect to you all who are in Rome, who will gather with us, to be at 6 a.m. at the door of St. Peter's Square that day. We are going to be there at 6 a.m. So we could, in order to start at 6:30 or so. So we are going to explain 15 minutes about what we are going to do there, and then we are going to start the whole day. Continue explaining, or some question about that? Okay.
No.
Okay. It's okay. So once we finish that, maybe half an hour, we will have some time for have some breakfast. So I recommend you to have your breakfast ready with you, so we could be all together, not disperse people. You know, like if we go everybody all around, it would be difficult to get together again. So I recommend you to have some juice or some
fruits
or
sandwiches,
seeds or sandwiches, yeah, whatever you feel, to the square or in the bag, so you could carry something to eat to have a breakfast, and we will join the breakfast from 7 to 8 or 8:30, because at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. we are going to be in the park just besides the Sant'Angelo's castle, Castel Sant'Angelo, just 4 blocks from St. Peter Square. And in that place, we are going to have the concert of the frequency, as we have done in every city with the crystal balls. We will have some short speech. We will maybe divide people from languages, because there will be people talking in English, people in Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese. So what we are going to do is to explain a little bit about the day and what we are going to do in the next hours. Just a few moments at 9 a.m. there in the park, and we are going to start with the calibration of our bodies with the body of all Rome and the Vatican. In that moment, we are going to calibrate the whole city. That's why we are in the middle of the point between Rome, which is in the east side of the river, and the Vatican, which is in the west side of the river, the Tiber River. So we are going to be in the middle, in the center, both, and connect them with the same frequency, and we are going to carry that frequency the whole day. So we are going to do that to spread the whole energy around Rome and the Vatican all together. And then at 11 a.m. we must be at St. Peter Square because of the mass that the Pope will give at the square.
Excuse me, this is close, the park?
Yeah, just 4 blocks.
4 blocks, okay.
Walking. Yeah, 400 meters
okay.
or so. We are going all together. Mm-hmm. So when we finish with that at 10:30 or 11 o'clock, we are going to walk around straight from Castel Sant'Angelo to St. Peter Square to start the Mass. And there in the Mass, we are going to share subtle sounds like the silence sound. So in order to activate the whole frequency, we had resounded at the 6 a.m. that morning. Mm-hmm. So to elevate that frequency and hold it with the Pope in the square. The Pope will be giving the Mass, and we will be giving him the energy. And in some moment, I hope he pronounce us, because we send an email so he could thanks also to the people who came doing the path from Rome to love. And if he does it, we are going to sing the song. If he speaks about us, we are going to sing the song of Roma Amor that we share in the blog, that you and Arminda and Iranzu are singing. And this song, so he could listen and the whole people from the square could listen. But only if we have the moment to do that. We are not going to push the energy. We are going to share the energy. That's why we are going to do that in order if he pronounces us. So anyway, after that, after the Mass, after this calibration with the Pope there, connecting the energy of the whole spiral with him also in the square, we have the time for lunch. And the time for lunch also, I say the same. Do not lose time going to restaurants or wherever. I recommend you to also have your lunch in your bag, so you can be ready if we need to go straight to another place. You have your lunch with you. You have your water. If you need, you have your hat, because it will be very sunny, I think. Yeah, for sure. So when we did that, we are going to make at 3 p.m. We are going to make the one heart dance, two one heart dance, one in one fountain in the square, and the other one in the other fountain. I think one is broken and one is working. Doesn't matter. We are going to make both dances there. So I hope somebody with drum will be there in each one. Wherever you feel, you go. If you are there, you go to any fountain you feel. They are just beside the obelisk in the middle of the square. You go just where you feel. So when you be there at at 3 p.m. when you be there, you will start the dance. But we will not be able to explain the whole dance there. So I put in the blog the links so you could have the information about what's the dance, what is that for, how you can do it, what's the pattern. So when you arrive there and the drums start to move, you start to move with the dance, already knowing about the dance. It's the one heart dance, so it's to make it resound, like a heartbeat. So when we finish that, we'll start to sing a few songs to empower the energy with the sounds, singing some songs in the middle, in the center of the Vatican, and then after this singings, we will walk 30 minutes. So we need to walk.
Sorry, these songs are those that we
Yeah. Those songs are also in the blog.
Okay,
yeah?
in the blog.
Yeah, they're also in the blog. They're linked in there. So.
But people can sing all the songs also?
Yeah. People can sing all the songs, and you can bring also your songs or propose the songs to sing there, but they have to be in frequency about what we're doing. Not singing.
Yeah, with the meaning. You mean.
Yeah, with the meaning we are doing. So we proposed just 5 songs or 6 songs, so we could move all together there with the same frequency, the same message, so everyone could hear about that. And then we are going to leave the square, St. Peter's Square, and we are going to walk. You will follow the flags, because we are going to have some flags, Harrington flags, and for sure Argentinian flags. Why Argentinian flags? Because the Pope is Argentinian, so if we have Argentinian flags, he will see us and he will pronounce us. So his national stuff, all that. So we will be able to have connection with him over that. So we will be carrying that flag, so you could see us, and we are going to walk all around some squares until the Pantheon. And at 5 p.m., we will gather in the Pantheon, and 5:15 we are going to get inside the Pantheon, and we will have 15 minutes, or 20 minutes to sing, to have the whole frequency inside the first church in the history of humanity. The first church is there because it was the place of the gods. And when the gods, when people start to believe in one God, that place became the first church. So we are going to transform the energy of the first church to pull the unconditional love, and we are going to be surrounding the oculus, which is the hole in the middle, in the center of the Pantheon. We are going to be all around, really big circle, and Enrique, who is the crystal ball guy, will be playing seven crystal balls in the center. So we empower this 15 minutes, and then we hold the whole energy of the gods and God, the whole energy from there, from Rome and the church all together. We pull it to, again, the Vatican. So we walk another 13 minutes, and this walk, going to the Pantheon and going to St. Peter's Square, should be in meditation
state.
Yeah, you should not go like, or buying stuff, or we are going to carry the frequency. So I pray for you to be really neutral and concentrated in what we are doing. Focus and holding that energy, like if we are pilgrims, like pilgrims, like walking in meditation to St. Peter's Square.
Could we make any sound in that walking, or maybe it's
maybe it helps to have that focus.
But just like a frequency sound, not a song, or whatever.
Whatever.
Okay.
Let it flow.
But being there.
Yeah, being there, being with the connection, being with the same energy.
Okay, right.
We cannot go like a tourist.
Yeah.
So we go to the Pantheon, we activate the Pantheon, and then we go back to the Vatican to do the finished work of the day, which is turn the key. And to turn the key, we need to turn the whole history we have closed, so we could open the new history in front of us. And that would be 12,000 years of history and 1,000 years of change. So what we are going to do is to make 13 rounds around the obelisk. You will see the place to do that. So we are going there straight and just starting to make the rounds. You will follow the flags to do that. So we are going to make the 13 the 13 rounds.
To the right.
Roundabouts.
To the right.
Yeah, to the right, in the sense of the clock.
Yeah.
So we make it, the 13, in connection of the whole people around the world that will be doing the same thing. So I pray, I ask for people, which is in other cities around the world, that in the same hour as us,
at 7 p.m. in Italy
time. between 6:30 and 7 p.m. Italy time, to be in the cathedrals, to be in the churches. Everywhere you feel, doing this 13 circles around, in the sense of clock.
Around the building or in front of the door, no?
Yeah, if you can, round about the whole cathedral. And if you can't, because the cathedral is in the middle of the square or whatever, with buildings around, you can make it in front of the door. So when we did it, we unlocked the door. When we did that, all around the world, everywhere you are, if you are just one person or two person or 300 people, do the same. In everywhere you are, in the cathedrals, churches, all that. And when we did it, we are going to make the heartbeat. And the heartbeat will be to move in circles outside and then pull in the energy to inside, once and again, once and again.
And now that we are recording this in Catania, we have to say that Roy Little Sun are going to do the drum thing. So just to have that in mind, that we're going to do this with the drums of the people here in Catania.
It is like moving, drumming a drum. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like the heartbeat. So we are going to do that with our movings, going outside and then running inside.
How many
pulling the
times
whole energy.
do you think? More than one time?
Yeah, more than one.
As
Until
we feel.
police came. No.
As we feel it.
Yeah, as we feel it. I think it would be
Several times.
Yeah, several times, maybe 13 too. So we're going to make that to pull the whole energy we switch. Yeah, to pull it like a heartbeat to the whole world. And then we are going to spray all around the energy like a spiral in the square.
Like drawing a
like
spiral?
A spiral. Yeah, I won't say that exactly in spiral, but just trying to move around
like
everywhere.
In a circle.
Yeah, like making the circle increase. You know?
Well, but like in a spiral.
Yeah, like in a spiral, and moving around, so we could move the whole energy around the whole Vatican until the columns. The Bernini columns.
That everyone, in every place.
In every place. Yeah, in every place, you should do that. So we could turn the key of everywhere. Open the doors.
And guide with that the spiral or thing, guide the energy through the whole planet.
Yeah.
And do they have to put something physical there?
Yeah, we would like to share, if you want. We are going to put some colors. I don't know how to say in English. Like
clothes.
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 Yeah, like some robes or whatever. I don't know. Okay, like some robes or something like that.
Color.
Color, like in a spiral around the obelisk where we were dancing, and we invite you to put some flowers or color flowers
or stones or
things that could not be difficult for the people then to move. You know, it's better if it's papers, flowers or
papers.
Maybe I don't know what you feel. We said flowers, but you can put whatever you feel, but not big things. So we cannot disturb the place.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that's the end at 7 p.m. at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
We're going to finish.
And then if when you put those flowers, you can take a picture and send it, for instance, to on the rightpath.com, for instance, in the Facebook, and because all those pictures is a way to anchor the whole spiral, and we can share it.
You can share it everywhere in the Harbitum movement because many people will lose in Harbitum movement
on the rightpath.com.
On the rightpath.com.
.com without them.
.com. So wherever you feel, we would like you to share us pictures about what you are doing, so we can then gather them, join all together, so we can show to the world, the whole people,
that we were connected,
that we were all connected doing this work,
and that we
and
did
if you could make it
end.
with this better, so we could move the frequency of what that means. That you need to remember is the sound, the light, and the form all together, the sacred Trinity and the human and the divine united. So this symbol, or I don't know, but as you feel in the pictures, so we could all join it and show to the world, and also share, if we can, the 18, share these pictures with the Pope and give it to him, so he could know about the whole web we are creating to help to realize about the transformation of this planet.
Okay, great. I think there's all the information. So also you are going to be able to see it in the blog. And can you say la dirección del blog?
I will put the link in elcamino.blogspot.com. El Camino Harbutum. Yeah, you can maybe write it down. And there is a blog also in English, but I will put in the same official blog the link of the English blog, so you can have the whole information.
Great. So that's it.
No? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So I hope you can join us in the web we are creating. we have people here in English.
We didn't expect this applause.
No, we didn't expect that applause. So we expect you to come here to Rome and share with us and share this important day for us.
Yeah. Well,
Thank
see you.
See you.